What's up, guys? It's Mshamba Marekani, and I don't know. So, what's up, guys? It's Mshamba Marekani, and I just wanted to show you just a normal day in America. Uh, just a normal day driving around how America is. So you guys can see for yourself. This is just a neighborhood somewhere I was, and yeah, you guys enjoy it. So mostly it's like the gas station here. That's a gas station. Uh, in front of me is like a Goodwill store. This is where most people donate their stuff. Right there, it's called Goodwill. You find a lot of them in most of the places in the USA. You donate your clothing and they sell them. They give people employment. This one here in front of me is like a car wash. So people come here, they pull over, you wash your cars, you vacuum. So that's how it is. You see all people washing their vehicles. So then I'm just gonna go back to the main road and let's see. So we go, just keep going. Let me know if the video is not clear. I'll show you the neighborhoods. I'll try to get into the neighborhood so you guys can see for yourself. So here just some shops. This one like in front of me, that's like a beauty shop. Over there they sell weaves and all kinds of women hair. This is just a block with a few just some businesses. And this is like a Subway. That one over there is a Subway. They sell those yeah, they sell Subways like sandwiches. uh then I'll go back to the main road so we can go to the neighborhoods so you guys can see the architecture. So just a simple neighborhood. uh yeah, and over here, let me show you guys. I'm just gonna go in here. Over here, this is like a credit union. This one here, this is a credit. They are credit unions. So instead of like having big banks, they have like credit unions, which are like small banks where they are members. It's like they are more, what do we call it? It's not like big banks. Their interests are different, and this is like how you pull over into the ATM of the big banks. So people withdraw money and all of that. So that's a bank. I'm just gonna drive through, and so you pull over there, you get your money. Yeah. In terms of the differences, the community, the credit unions, they are community based. Some of them might not be all over the states. In most states, their interests are different. Uh, Interest rates. I mean, just that compared to the big banks, they charge a lot. And right here is one of the shops, like if your vehicle, like auto shop where you can buy vehicle parts, like over here. Let's say this one is called Napa. Let's say I have an issue with my vehicle right here. I don't need to actually go to a mechanic. I can just come here. You know, I can use some YouTube videos, see what is going on with my vehicle, and I can just come here and buy the stuff I need to buy so I can replace. So that's one of the places. It's a good place, man. You gotta learn how to do things for yourself. So the other one is across the street. It's called Autozone. So I'm gonna go there. So it's like they are all in the same block. It's competition. There's a lot of competition in terms of businesses in America. So that one is Autozone. That's another one, and they all have almost the same products, but you know, it's just different businesses with different ways of doing things. So that's another one. There's another one over there. I think I can show you guys. So that's how businesses compete in the US. Like most businesses, you find them on the same block. It's like a stiff competition. It's you know, survival for the fittest. So on the same block, this one is called O'Reilly's. You guys can see that. And that's just about it with those businesses. So I'm just gonna go into the neighborhoods. This is like an apartment place, an apartment complex. See, there is different architecture in the US. So, but this is like an apartment complex. I'm not gonna be here a lot because I need to show you guys in some of the neighborhoods. Some of them are simple, you know, the architecture is different. So these are just some of the apartments. I mean, these ones, they look kind of ugly, but it's not, you know, it's not like this is how all apartments look in the USA. It depends on the kind of place you go. So different states, different cities, the apartments are different. So yeah, so that was the apartment block. So I'm gonna go back to the main road. That way I can I'll go into the neighborhood so you guys can see like the houses, how they look, you know. Might be having some poor connection here and there. Some soundtrack, man. Yeah, I get it, but okay. So this one here, I'm just gonna go back to the main road, so we can go back to the neighborhood. Yeah, some soundtracks. I wasn't ready with that, with some you know, copyright free music. So that's why I don't have any soundtrack. So I'll go into the neighborhoods. But thanks for that heads up. So you guys can see for yourself. Mostly they're single family housing, and by single family I don't mean like the way you guys think about single family. I mean a single family is like one family unit. So you see just small houses, just a street probably like 20 feet wide, and they have houses on both sides. I don't know if you guys can see clearly. So these are the neighborhoods. Most of these houses, they are 3 bedrooms with a garage, you know. And you can kind of see, if you compare, let's say, to a place in Africa, let's say just like Kenya, you see the roofs over here, the houses are not so high, you know. They are not really that high, and the architecture is really different. They know how to utilize space, you know. If you get into in those houses, the 3-bedroom houses or whatever, those houses, the bedrooms are not that big. They're just able to fit you know, they're able to fit a bed and a few other things, you know. And most of these houses, most of these houses you're seeing me drive around, they range from $80,000 US dollars to from 80,000 to 100,000, 120. This neighborhood is not so expensive. So maybe the most expensive house you might find in this area is around maybe 150, and that's really expensive. You know, it might have maybe 4 bedrooms or so, but most of these houses, they are like 3 bedroom houses, so they're not they're not expensive because you add an extra room, it becomes more expensive. So and the yeah, and most of the houses, they have basements. They have a basement, full basement, so it's like an extra room out down there. And there's a car garage. Oh, and I know that the connection might be getting poor, so let me know, guys, because when you get into these neighborhoods and you're using the internet, sometimes it might get clogged and all that, so the connection might be a little bit poor. So I'm gonna continue driving through the neighborhoods. If you guys have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. I'll be able to answer them once this video is done. Make sure you also subscribe, and hit a thumbs like if you like the videos. If you don't like them, just let me know too, so I'll keep going down this neighborhood. The problem is, yeah, so keep going. I know we might have lost some connection there. Yeah, you guys have to understand, it's like using the phone data, and sometimes the reception might not be good depending on different areas, especially if you're doing a live video. So this city over here is called Florissant, Missouri. So, and it's a beautiful city, nice, small, beautiful houses. And I'll try and get back on the main road, then we can pass by a different neighborhood. And most of the road networks here. So I wanted to show you guys something. Hold on. Let's just go. So we'll go and we'll see maybe another. So the houses here. Oh, I was talking about the roads. So the road networks are really good, and I wish it was that way. I know in Africa we're still growing, we're still growing, colonized for a while, we're still catching up, so this is another neighborhood. So the roads are really good. You can traverse, or you can go to most of the places in the whole country really fast, so this is another neighborhood. These are other apartment complexes here. Let's see if you get a nice view. And it's all different architecture. You guys can see. So, and they have parking spots for the residents or people who live here. So mostly with the apartments. So let's say you want to come and live here. This place, maybe you like it. You like this apartment place, you're interested in being a tenant here. So you just come here, and they have like an office where they like like a rental office. So you come and apply with them. If maybe they have a 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom apartments, you apply with them. You see, this is a place, there's a lot of people who live here in these apartment complexes. So you apply with them. They'll do a background check to make sure you're not You're not a threat to the community because it's their houses. You know, they want to make sure they're renting it to people who are of sane mind or whatever you want to call it. So they'll do a check, background check, or check your employment details and all that bullshit. Then they'll show you the apartments, and maybe they'll require security deposit. They're gonna make sure you're making more money, and like you're making 3 times the money for rent. So let's say if your rent is $500, they want to be at least sure you're making at least 1,500 or more. That way you are not unable to pay for your apartment. So I mean, it's a simple process, just like that. So we just that was one of the apartment complexes. So you guys, I think I told you about the credit union. So right here is like a bank. Now this is I'll show you. This is now the big bank. You know, it's nationwide. You go to many places. There is a branch. This one here is called Bank of America. This one here. So this is one of the big banks, you know, in America. So, and now with the big banks, you know, or maybe having an account, they'll charge you more. The interest is more, you know, all that, you know. And maybe their qualifications for getting loans are more strict, you know, compared to credit union, which are more relaxed. So, and that's just one of the many banks. There are many banks. So we'll keep going. So now that city I left, that the city I just went through was Florissant. Now there's like, I'm crossing over to another city. It's called Hazelwood. They're just next to each other, you know. So, and I wanted to show you guys a very beautiful houses neighborhood. Let me go here. It's beautiful houses. So we'll go to this neighborhood. Now with this one, the one I showed you, this one is different. This one now, it's more expensive, you know, more expensive. You see, if you see the houses, they're more expensive. They're big, you know. These are some of them might be 5 or 4 bedrooms. So these houses, they range from, oh man, the connection is getting poor, so I'm gonna see, hopefully it gets back, that way you guys can be able to see these neighborhoods. I'm gonna wait because the connection is getting poor. I'm gonna get out of this neighborhood, that way I go back to a place where I have a good reception. So this neighborhood, big houses, you know, they range from 150 going up to 200,000, 250. Don't be surprised, you might even find a house that's over here in this area that's going up to 300,000. And you can see, you know, you pay for what you get. So this right here, you know, I wouldn't say it's a so wealthy neighborhood. It's just the houses, they are located in a place where, you know, it's not, it's just you know, it's people who give value to a place, you know. You decide. So let's go here. You see the houses. So this is a beautiful neighborhood, and you guys can see, if you guys want, it's an architecture, it's all different. So you guys see for yourself. I'm not gonna stop. Keep going. So I missed that question. Are there single rooms, bed sitter like in Kenya? Yeah, there are single rooms like apartments. You go to big cities, yeah, you find single rooms, bed sitters. They call them studios. Those bed sitter, they call them studios. So it's just so let me go on this neighborhood. They call them studios, those bed sitters. Yeah, you find a lot of them. So yeah. So and the more you get into these neighborhoods, the more the connection becomes poor. So you guys bear with me. When we get to a place there's no poor connection, enjoy the videos. You get to a place there's poor connection, there's nothing I can do. So let's see. Yeah. So that's just one of the neighborhoods. I'm gonna get out of this neighborhood. That way you guys can both go back to the main street and quiet neighborhood. Nothing much. I mean, there are more places you can see beautiful houses. I'm not gonna keep going down there because my connection keeps getting disrupted. So we'll go back to the main road. I'm just waiting for the connection to become better. So hopefully when we hit the main road, the connection is gonna come back. So you can continue. So the connection is back. So this is just one of the neighborhoods, you know, different houses you compared with the first neighborhood I went through and this one. You can see the differences in the houses. The houses here are more like they're up a level, you know. The other ones were just one level. These other ones, so your guess is right. They will be more expensive, you know. So we'll go back to the main road so you guys can see more. Maybe I'll pass by some other stuff so you guys can see. So I'll let you guys continue seeing. It's just a normal day, Labor Day, you know. It's a holiday over here. I think, let me see if I go to this neighborhood and see if I get poor connection, I'm not gonna keep going. So I'm just gonna come back to the main road. So this is another place. Yeah, it's getting poor connection, so I'm not gonna go down there. I'm just gonna turn around and go back to the main road. So guys, I hope you enjoy the videos. I mean, it's for you guys, you know, at least some motivation, you know. I mean, you make it maybe one day in the USA, you know. You just need to follow, you know, apply, you know, don't give up. If that's where, if you want to come here, you know, it's just seeing around, and maybe, yeah, if you want to come, yeah, just do what you gotta do, man, and hopefully. So I'll keep going down the streets, let you guys see more. On this side is nothing much, but I'll pass by another neighborhood here. This one is similar to the first neighborhood, and in terms of the houses, they're almost the same, so they range on the same prices. uh, so I'll see, you guys can see these other neighborhoods. So I just waiting so I can make a left. And yeah, just normal day, guys. It's around 85 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's not a lot of humidity, but it gets really bearable. So this one is another neighborhood. So you can see, guys, this is like very, has a lot of people. You see all those vehicles and houses on the both sides. Yeah, we're getting poor connection, so hey, hope he comes back. That was poor connection, so but now it's back. So just another neighborhood. So if you're renting a place like this one, these houses, let's say you want to rent a house in this area, let's say you're gonna pay around 800 for a 3 bedroom. You're gonna pay 800 to 1,200 in this area. Well, it might be it's different. Uh, in the cities, you go to different cities, it will be different. So I'm just saying this is for this area. You pay around 800 to $1,000, 200 for a 3 bedroom house. But that's not the case in everywhere you go. So some places are really expensive, but I'm just speaking specific to this area. It's not a so expensive place. So $800 to $1,200 for a 3 bedroom house to rent. So I'm now heading back to the main road, and probably end the video around. It's been like half an hour driving around, showing you guys around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just gonna make a left here for a quick few minutes so you guys can see like a shopping center area just a little bit. So I'm just gonna cut across this neighborhood. And so this is the back to the main road. So right here is just a liquor store. All the alcohol you can get right there. That's a liquor store. You find most of them in around this place. So that's a liquor store. I'm gonna make a left here so you guys can see. Across is the gas station, that right there across the street. And this right here is like a shopping complex, a shopping area. You guys can see that. So that's a shopping complex, some shopping area. And guys, I'll end the video there. So it's Mshamba Marekani. Hit subscribe, like, dislike, whatever you want to do. Appreciate you guys.